in today's lesson we started blocking scenes 3 and 4. Before we started we did a recap on last lesson like we always do. And the first question that we had to answer was, why are you up to? So far we've got character development, action and gesture within the beginning of scene 4. So we haven't really started blocking scene 4 just yet, it was just starting going over it. So in today's lesson we started actually going over scene 4 now that we can add in the other characters, now that we got scenes 1 and 2 over with. So far we have the beginning where me and Frankie is in, and we now have a little bit of a relationship. We have added action and gesture within the scene as well. My strength then was I made my the beginning of the scene naturalistic. I used natural actions and gestures. My natural responding. I'm starting to listen to Frankie a bit, so my reactions were a lot more natural and organic. My target for today's lesson is to work on relationships with characters in scene 4. This will help tell a story to the audience about the relationships with all the other characters. And I'm going to do this by listening to each other so it's truthful and you can understand the relationship. And I wanted to achieve this by the end of the lesson. So developing scene 4 today was quite hard. It took us a time to actually get it done. I feel like now that we had Beth in the scene, it was a lot more easier to go over because we didn't have to pretend that someone was there. She was actually there. I feel like we need to listen more to each other within the scenes and react naturally to each other. We need to consider where we're standing as well. Also characters, we need to consider them a lot more because the relationships that we said that we wanted with different characters aren't coming in as clear. So I said that I wanted my character to be more like she's more best mates with Dean than she is with Laura, and it's not getting across as much. Frankie's character isn't coming a lot as girly, and she said that she wanted it to like portray as a door, so I think she needs to be, if she's going to be more door, then she needs to be more girly and let people see that she wants to be that character. I also feel like there's not a lot of relationship with me and Kyle as well, so I need to make sure and think about how I'm going to show that we are supposed to be engaged and that we're going to get married and that they actually like in love with each other. I think my strength in today's lesson would be that I actually completed scene 4 and I knew my lines for scene 4 as well. It helped a lot just when we were going through the whole lines that I knew my lines and that it was just easier to get across, so it was easier to get it done with, and it was easier to respond more instead of just kept looking at the scripts and going, oh yeah, that's my line, this is what I'm up to. My weakness is that we've not fully got the relationship yet, so I didn't end up achieving my target fully today because you could see a little bit of relationships, but it wasn't the relationship that we wanted, and it wasn't in detail neither. So we need to consider now how we're going to show the relationship, and I want to show it more in the way that I use my facial expressions and the way that I use my body language as well.